All right. Should be live on both TikTok and YouTube. What's up, Endless, Astronomical, Chris, Dada Jones, Jason. Shorter says, thanks for congratulating me. Thanks for congratulating me to 10K. Yeah, no problem. I thought that would be a fun YouTube short and TikTok to upload. I put it on Instagram Reels as well. Yeah, I thought that would be pretty funny to do. How's it going, Eric? All right. We're going to try to get to 15,000 this stream. Shouldn't be that hard. I don't know how long it'll take. It shouldn't be that bad, though. Vines are still broken. The nerf did, like, almost nothing, I feel like. Meta changed a lot, so I might as well replace a few decks here. By the way, guys, I heard the Evo Witch is really broken because basically, when people go Vines on the Evo Witch, it's basically useless because it keeps her in place, right? And then she just, like, heals herself up. So it's like, if anything, when someone goes Vines on the Witch, it actually helps her. That's kind of the idea behind why the Evo Witch is, like, so good right now. Hinge Hater says, with the $2 I don't know, do you think Vines will be nerfed again? Useless nerf? I think they will be. Before the end of the season, I don't know, but the nerf hardly did anything. It's actually kind of crazy how, like, even though the damage nerf initially, it seemed pretty significant, it was so insignificant. Like, before I play, I want to real quick just check how many people are running. Hold on, I gotta zoom out a bit. On API, okay, there we go. I just want to see, like, how many people are using the Vine still in the top 200. Still, like, 124, literally 60% of the top 200. I mean, that's ridiculous. Yeah, the nerf basically did nothing. Like, the nerf did nothing at all. It's like, it's crazy. The nerf did, like, absolutely nothing. Christ in Clash Royale, what's good, what's good? Alright, it should be pretty easy to get to 15k, especially because we're already, like, quite a while into the season. But I figured since I already got Ultimate, and, well, there's no global tournaments in the game, I figured it would be the best thing to do. Because, well, it's either that or pushing on Ranked, which I could do, but at least this is, like, something a little different because there's no global tournaments. Hopefully they add global tournaments back soon, but as far as I know, it's not even going to be this month, so we'll have to see. How's it going, Alec Brown? Graveyard, I guess? It's a bit aggressive, but, I mean, the Queen at the Bridge was pretty aggressive first play of the game, to be fair. I was considering going Vines on that, but I feel like it would have been a little aggressive. Hinge Hater said hopefully they nerf it again. I think they will. I just don't... They will after the season is done if they haven't by then. But what I don't know is if they're going to be nerfed, like, before the season ends. I don't really know. I think that could go either way. I'd say it's like 50-50. If they do, it's not going to be this weekend. I think it might be like next week or something, or in a couple weeks. Huddy says push rank unk. I'm gonna get 15,000 because I feel like it's good to do. Aw, dang, I didn't know if that was gonna connect or not. Because I already hit ultimate, and rank can be played at any point. I figured I would just get 15,000 out of the way. While it's still a little bit entertaining because I feel like, yeah, the Vines just fully counter that. Oh my gosh, bait is cooked, because Vines is another counter to the barrel. It's insane. Probably just get a hut here. Sarge says, is boss fat and broke? I hope not. I don't think I'm fat or broke. But I guess that's subjective, and it depends on what how you interpret being fat or how much money you would need to be considered broke. What's up, Alt? Uh, we're like actually losing the first game, which is kind of crazy. We gotta. Thing is, if I bar barrel that though, we gotta. I think we just gotta defend. We gotta defend. Yeah. We gotta actually focus. I'm gonna be real. We gotta lock in. I was wondering if the Ice Wiz was gonna be enough for that, but he ended up. He's gonna Mega Knight this probably. We just went. This could be good actually. Oh wait. We gotta watch out here. I don't got enough for. Oh thank gosh, he ignored that. Yo, if he somehow defended, we would have been cooked. We would have actually been cooked. That Black 42 says, "Bro reads TikTok." I tried to as much as I can. I gotta read the YouTube chat as well though. Have you guys played Silk Song? I haven't. I heard it was a very anticipated game. I don't really know anything about it, but I heard it's like a big game. Like, what is it exactly? Like, is it a? I mean, I'm sure it's not a mobile game. I think I saw Penguin. Moist Critical did a video on it, but I don't know. I don't really know anything about it. Oh, we get to claim these. A big game, yeah. Like what is it? Because I heard so many people talking about it, but I have no clue what it is. Sequel to Hollow Knight. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever even heard of that either. Have you heard of Hollow Knight? Nope. I don't know when that came out. I don't really know much about that. I don't know if I'm like living under a rock, but yeah, I really don't know what that is. I'd have to like look that up. Juan Sanchez with the 2 Ardonos says, "Can you rate my deck?" 225th-ish global right now, number 1. Yeah, I can check after the game. Thank you for the dono. Executioner's pretty good against the Witch. Wait, look at his clan name, Jinxie. Why is he in a clan called Jinxie? Must be a pretty big fan of him. Bro, I still can't believe Mr. Beast was playing Clash Royale. I wonder if he's gonna upload a video on his gaming channel of playing against Jinxie. Maybe he will. Or would it not be entertaining enough for his channel? I'm not really sure. Or do you guys think maybe he's gonna take it a step further and host like a Clash Royale tournament or something? I still think it would be fire if he did last to stop playing Clash Royale or something like that. But alright, this Witch is gonna get a ton of value. That ain't a Mr. Beast main channel video. Yeah, I don't think it is, unless it's on his gaming channel. Like, I think on his gaming channel he could upload it, because did you guys know there's Mr. Beast Gaming, and it's actually got a lot of subs. I think it has at least like 50 million or something crazy like that. Nice, we already got his tower. Are you back in school, or are you making too much bank on YouTube? I mean, I just finished my associate's degree. I'm not taking any courses at the moment. I'm thinking of what I want to do. Like, without getting into the specifics, I absolutely, at the moment, make, like, more than enough to, like, make a living off of, like, content or, like, entrepreneurship, whatever the heck you want to call it. But, like, and even before Jinxie got involved in the game, like, so we're talking, like, even 6 months ago, I was already earning enough, but now it's, like, I'm going to be chilling for, like, a very long time, because this game is, because of what happened this year, this game is not going to be dead for at least bare minimum, like, 3 years now. Like, it's pretty safe, but I'm still thinking of continuing and getting my bachelor's degree. I'm thinking of applying to some good schools. We'll go to a Goblin Hut here. There's a lot of colleges I could transfer to in my state, and it's like guaranteed I'll get in because of the associates I got at the community college, but there's some that are kind of question marks. I have to like apply like to ones that are better, and then I'm gonna like, I want to prioritize those, because if I want to obviously like go to the best school I can, so I'm probably gonna just like see what I want to do, like what I get into, like And then if I don't get into the ones that are like really good, I might just wait and decide to like hold off for a while. Because there's some that are like near me, like not too far away, but some of the like other good schools in my state, I would have to like probably like move because because I'm in a condo, not an apartment, so I can't just like easily leave where I'm at. Like typically when you buy a house or get a condo, I don't want to say you're for sure like locked in there for a couple years, but generally like when you buy, you're typically there for like at least a couple years. So I might hold off for a couple years if I don't get into the good ones that are like right next to me. Um, but yeah, I just don't really know. I'm kind of mostly like, all right, let me try to find the guy that donated. What major? Business administration is what I got my associates in. Let's see. The person. Oh, number one, this guy. Do you say rate the deck? Bro, what the heck? You don't even have a giant or a gob giant. Wait, you got to wait, you're only using one Evo? Are you only using one Evo? That's actually kind of crazy. He only has one Evo. Wow. Maybe Vines are like basically an Evo though. My gosh, wow. That's kind of impressive because you only have one Evo. I don't think the deck is amazing. But to be fair, like, that's very impressive because of only one Evo. Yeah, you have like, it's like basically a Gob Giant deck without the Gob Giant. But yeah, I mean, it's not a horrible deck at the same time because I think the Vines are very good and the minions, so there's good aspects of it. I mean, I might have to give it like a 5 out of 10 or something though, just because there's no win condition. But it looks like a fun deck for sure. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what I want to do. Like, I mean, I don't really need to go to college to be honest. Like, I honestly, maybe I just like have a lot of confidence in myself, but I think I don't really think I need college even as a backup. Like, I just trust my ability to earn money. Like, I feel like even at a young age, I've had a very good understanding of money and like what I need to do. Like, I also invest. Like I'm mostly, if I decide to continue, it's mostly because I'm doing it for other people. Like as bad as it is to say, I feel like I'm not really doing it for myself, but I understand that having a degree is valuable in this society. Like for some reason, people just see you as, you're more educated. People think that you're smart just because you have one. You have more opportunities, all this stuff. And my parents would probably be like proud of me, if I finish all the way. So those would be the main reasons. Like I really don't think I need it. I don't think a degree defines you at all. I think it's actually extremely overrated. And nowadays, guys, at least in the US, I don't know how it is in other countries. I can't tell you how many people I know that are struggling to find a job that have a degree. Or I just hear about it all the time now, like on Twitter. So you're telling me there's people that have a degree and they're struggling to find a job. And isn't that the whole point of what a degree is supposed to help you get? So it's like what are we even getting it for exactly? You know what I mean? It's just kind of, I don't know. I think it's a little silly. But still, like, with that being said, I think if you have a degree from, like, a good school, or at least one that's half decent, like, people probably respect you for it. And it just gives you the most opportunities. Because, like, down the road, I never know what I'm going to get into, right? Like, some business opportunities might present themselves more if I have a bachelor's from a good school. If I want to get into politics, any sort of position that's high up, I would even say, like, even if you want to be something like senator or governor, I'm not even talking about president. If you want to have any position like that, people are going to want to see that you went to college, right? And I'm not going to lie, guys, without getting too political, I could see myself getting into politics when I get older. So just for that alone, or like business opportunities, it could be worth having a degree. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm any better of a person for getting one if I do get it, but it's like other people are going to think I am, right? So that's kind of what matters, I guess, at the end of the day, right? It's kind of, I see it as like an achievement, basically, but I don't really think it's like a super big thing. you know. For president, nah, I'm not gonna be president. That's like I wish I could be, but dude, like, how would I get enough support to be president? You know, like that would just that's like one of the rarest things in this life, like becoming president. It like that's like you'd have a better odds of going to space probably, like and bunch of other things. That's like, dude, no. Being in like Congress, yeah, I think that's pretty achievable. Even for myself, I feel like I'd have a good chance of that. But like president or even governor, I don't know, man. Like that's not very obtainable. Like when you're young, especially, you can't just like think. That's like wanting to be like a professional athlete, basically. I feel like, you know, it's just kind of Mr. Beast versus Matt Pat for president. Yeah, Vine's just broken. Yeah, they still... Yeah, it's still really broken. Just go to college, it's fast. That's what I might do. I think I might just, like, study part-time, low-key. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because when I was getting my associates, I was doing part-time. I could just continue doing part-time until I get my bachelor's, and then, like, I'll probably have it by the time I'm, like, 25, which is pretty chill. Like, I'm not really in a rush, so... That probably works. I could just do part-time. Because a lot of colleges allow you to do part-time. They don't really care. I mean, hey, as long as they're getting their, like, thousands of dollars, right? They're pretty much fine with what you do. So. All right. What's up, Ann Crank? We'll just go Pekka here. Ask Jinxie for a scholarship. I mean, low-key, maybe there's a slim chance he'd give me it, because, like, even for Jinxie, I feel like... It sounds crazy to say, but for Jinxie, I feel like $100,000 is, like, nothing for him. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But, yeah, if I go to a private school, that's probably what I would end up paying. Something like that. I'd have to think, like, yeah, if I go to a private school, it would be, like, so much. But that's what I might end up doing. Especially if I get accepted into a good one. We'll go Vines here. Collab with YBC2 Cole Wen. Bro, I don't think a collab would ever happen with him. I know who that is, though. I watch his videos sometimes. I'm not going to lie, chat. I don't think people realize how much of a similar audience Clash Royale has, or gaming in general, with dating content. I think people don't realize that. It makes sense when you think about it logically, because so many people were surprised to see me in YMBC2 Cold's comment section, but you got to understand, what's their main audience? Young men, right? What's the main audience of Clash Royale or gaming? Young men. So it kind of makes sense when you think about it. Like, just think about it logically. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of makes sense. Also, when you consider the fact that young men, or the other thing I'm going to say is, it's a bit of a hot take too, but I would make the argument that people that are like really, really into gaming tend to struggle more with dating. And so when you combine both of those two things, like young men both being really into gaming, and people that game a lot aren't known for being like players or whatever, then you kind of can easily come to the conclusion why it's a similar audience. That's why when I comment on YMBC2 Cold's community tab post, that's why so many people recognize me. It really makes sense when you think about it. It's also why when Wheat Waffles was in my chat one time, so many people recognized him. It kind of makes sense. Like, I don't know if you agree, chat, but it does, when you actually think about it, it makes complete sense. Like, at least to me. I didn't, like, initially think about that, but then when I saw how many people recognized me and how many people recognized Wheat Waffles when he was in my chat, that's when I was like, okay, yeah, I can kind of see why that's the case, you know? So it's kind of interesting. We're already, like, alright, we're almost at 1,300. What time is it for you? It's like 1 a.m. Wait a minute. Did I just see what I think I saw? Oh, I thought my dad was at 15,000 trophies for a second. I was like, what? Because I saw any major dude, which is my dad. There's no way he's at... I must have clicked one of the... How big is your roster? Bro, I don't got a roster. You live in the Illinois area? You mean me? I was born in Illinois, but I don't live in the Illinois area. I'm in Virginia. Can you beat Sir Tag? I mean, I've played him before. I'm pretty sure I beat him before. He's beaten me, though, before. Lost the play, definitely has the Huzz on rotation. No. I don't have a roster or rotation. I, like... Okay, Wizard. Like, I wouldn't have time for that. I focus on one person at once. We got too many fibs up here. Oh, shoot. We gotta watch out here. Nah, I'm not even gonna cap, bro. Those Z-barbs got me good. Gotta have a girlfriend in order to focus on her. No, what that... Ugh, I agree with that overall. But even, like... what I'm trying to say is you're not trying to be, like... At least for me, I'm not trying to, like, before you're in a relationship and committed, I'm not trying to be in a bunch of, like, situationships at once. You know what I mean? Or, like, that's too much. You gotta do this, I guess. Vines, I guess? Okay, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Barbaro. Oh my gosh. Baby drag is broken. Oh my gosh. Hey Zayd, I appreciate you being here. Yeah, the Evo baby drag goes crazy. Wow, I thought he was gonna go in there. That he didn't though. Pekka. What the? GG. Bro, what are people saying in the chat? Low-key, I'm gonna be real, like, I've been, like, what I do besides content, I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of been grinding, like, content a ton recently, like, uploading, like, every day and streaming pretty much every day. I like to, like, work out. I'm not gonna lie, like, during my free time, I feel like I've recently been, like, I've had more of a social life recently, so I've just been doing a bunch of, like, random things, I'm not gonna lie, like... I'm gonna see a movie tomorrow with some friends. Shoot, what is this? I went to a concert like a few days ago. I watched like I mean, in terms of like entertainment, I'm into like movies and like I watch like YouTube videos quite a bit. I've actually been watching a lot of like Clash Royale content, not gonna lie, with the game being in a good spot recently. Since I've been posting TikToks and like reels myself, I've been like watching some of them for like inspiration. The arrow that. What movie? It's called hold on. I can't remember what it's called. Give me a second. Caught Stealing. Caught Stealing. It's like a crime comedy, apparently. It's rated decently. Do you want some wasp? I got 1 trillion wasp. Paper wasp, yellow jackets, even mud daubers. What's that? I haven't even heard of some of those kinds. I've heard of yellow jackets though. I've heard of that one. Are you Jewish? No, I'm not. Amjad says chopped final boss, quit CR. Dang. OJ's playing Hollow Knight, Silk Song. I think I saw that. Yeah, he was streaming that. Whoa. Whoa, that's busted. I've been seeing a lot of Clash streams on my feed. There's been so many. Like, it's been insane. I keep saying over and over, like, I don't know how the game could get any more popular, and then it somehow finds a way to get more popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, pickled nut. What the heck? Bro, what? What the heck happened? Seeing a fast pack is ridiculous. I know, it's the same with Golem, too. I kind of want to try Golem Evo Baby Drag. The Golem gets pushed so quickly, it's insane. Dang! Chat, the Instagram reel I posted is popping off. It's doing really well. I knew it would be... It's the YouTube short I posted. I knew people would like it. Because it's like cringe, but it's wholesome at the same time. You know what I mean? We gotta go Vines here. Berserker's so good. High key. I know. Poe with the $5 dono says, is competing in CRL something you're aiming for, whether it be this year or next? Also, when's the next oil upstream? Hold on, let me focus here. Magonite jumps on top of the Berserker. Well, I got top 32 a couple months ago. I'm going to be honest. It sounds hard to believe, but I might not play CRL tomorrow simply because my sleep schedule is so messed up. Like, I went to sleep at like 5 a.m. or like 6 a.m. last night, so I don't know how I'm going to play it since it starts at 9 a.m. I either got to stay up and like take some crack or something, or I don't even know. But I didn't play it last month either because I was a bit distracted without going in a ton of detail again. But I don't know. Like, I think I could get top 32, like, again, obviously, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm going to play it because it's like, am I really going to make Worlds? Probably not. Like, I mean, it's like you could get lucky. I mean, I have 1 in a million chance, I'm sure, but like, I don't know. As far as the oil up stream, I don't know. I've never oiled up on stream. I did it in a video. I don't know. Maybe at some point I'll oil up on stream, but I haven't, like, designated a time. That's probably the best way to answer that question. Thank you for the dono. Ram Rider should... Oh my gosh, that's broken. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't know, chat. I'm gonna be real. Next year will probably be better for CRL. Like, I think I could see myself going all in for that, but do you start streaming at like 11 p.m.? I may try to start a little earlier. My sleep schedule's a bit messed up. Like, next year might be better because I'm gonna be honest, like, I feel like with CRL is not amazing to compete in this year unless you're like a really, really good player. Like, it's different if you're like Mo, right? Or like whatever, like Sub, Ian. Like, if you're like a top 5 player in the game, that's different. But next year it's gonna be better because I think 16 people will make it at least. So I would actually have like a chance, you know, probably not a high chance, but like I would at least be more, it would make more sense to like invest time and like grind it out. But like when there's only 12 people making it, it's kind of eh. I hope there's a video of you congratulating me on 15K before I get there. I gotta record a 15K vid. I was checking hold on, let me check on shorts how it's doing. It's doing pretty well on shorts. And then I was checking on Insta. Oh my god, it's popping off on Instagram. What the heck? It's popping off. Before I started streaming, it was at like 2K views. Now it's at 7K. It hit the algorithm hard. Let's go. Wait, Jackson, you don't think Ian's top 5? Bro, I mean, where would you put him then? Because he was the first to qual. He's bare minimum top 7. If he's not top 5, what would you put him? Top 10? Okay, where would you have Riley, though? And who would your top 5 be? I feel like the top 5 is Mo, Sub, Adriel. I'm trying to think. I would have Ian in the top 5. To arrow this. Oh, shoot. Bad time in there. Riley ain't making it CRL. He's got a 10% chance, I'd say. I'd give him a 10% chance. He could have a good month. Baby drag here. Do you see Ian's matchups first monthly? I mean, the thing is, though, I feel like anyone that's qualifying is getting good matchups. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure Adriel, like, I don't remember all the matchups, but I'm sure, like, Mo and Adriel had good matchups, too. But I do remember some of them being good, because I remember the set that Ian played. It was against Sub, I think. Yeah. Oh, he missed time in the Mega Knight. I just more focus on content than CRL? Probably. I mean, that's been the case for me, too. Like, obviously, Riley's a way better player than me, but I'm saying, like, that's still the case for me, because, like, I don't know. I just think it's a way better investment of time to try to get videos out every day and stream as often as you can, because here's the best way to explain it, chat. I've explained, like, this many times on stream. I think hundreds of content creators can make a living off of this game, but I would only say maybe the best 5 players in this game can consistently make a living from competing. So statistically, you just have a way better chance of, like, making a living off of making content. Overall, we'll go minions here. Like, you have to be basically... Oh, and I forgot Lucas. I would say Lucas is a top 5 player, too. I forgot about Lucas. Lucas has been doing really well this year. Like, his gameplay has been really on point. Him and Jabuz just didn't have chemistry. Yeah, I heard Riley talking about that. And then 1 month he had problems with the like Wi-Fi, I'm pretty sure. I had that same issue, so I know that wasn't an excuse because I literally knew what he was talking about because that ruined my that 15,000 gem tournament thing that was going on, that special tournament, that ruined my first run, the connection issue. So I know Riley was telling the truth about that because that happened to me and a lot of other people, but they finally fixed it. That was like an ongoing problem for a while. Go Vines here. You watched it live? Does he like stream it on like Discord or something? XR Dog with the $2 dono says, Gooting right now. How big is it? That will help. How big is what? Thank you for the $2 dono. Oh, live. You were just spectating. Okay, I see. I don't have leader, but there's Co for now. Good enough. Jackson, by the way, I forgot if you said already, are you going to Worlds? I want to play Golem. Golem I feel like would be pretty fun. What is this one? There's got to be a better one than that, right? I might need to check my final schedule. I see. Is this one good? Where's he at? Top 50? Yeah, let's try it. I want to see how the... Oh, shoot, it doesn't have the Evo Baby Drag. That was the whole reason I wanted to play it. I gotta copy the other one, probably. I just instinctively assumed he had it for some reason. Let's just try this one. This guy's actually really high up. Yeah. I think I only have one in person this year, but I don't know how early I should get a ticket to Worlds. Yeah, I don't know either. My brother might actually go with me to the World Finals. I was thinking of going with a friend, but my brother started playing the game again, and he kind of wanted to go, so I might go with him. And he's getting a ticket soon, so you don't need to get a ticket yet, but you should probably get it, like, I would say to be safe by the end of the month if you want to go. Because they might eventually sell out, especially with how good the game is right now, like in popularity. Are they able to be bought now? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Poe with the $2 dono says you'd be an amazing commentator. Maybe. I mean, I could see myself doing it one day. Because, I mean, well, I don't want to assume anything, but Rich and Andrew Guy are getting kind of older, so maybe they'll need a replacement at some point. I don't know for sure, but they do have a lot of experience doing it. I feel like Juicy J, I wonder if he's not going to be doing it eventually either, because he's apparently going to be playing competitive again next year, so I don't know. But I wouldn't mind casting for a year. But if the format's really good next year, like if 16 people make Worlds, maybe there's even a slim chance 32 will. I kind of doubt it, but you never know for sure. Because Clash is solo, you know what I mean? Clash is solo. So I could see it being 32, because I know Clash of Clans and Brawl Stars, it's team-based. So I could see them flying out 32 people, especially if the game's doing great. That guy's not making anywhere in comp, I'm sorry. I saw Juicy J announce it, and then I saw he went like 10-1 in the Jinxie event. Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate. Yeah. I did. That was kind of unfortunate timing for him to announce his return back to competitive, because I did see that performance. 1 in 10. Yeah, 1 in 10. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. 1 in 10. We'll go Barbell here. Just go alone. This game. Why don't you play with Jinxie and them on streams? Because Jinxie doesn't want to, probably. I DM'd him about a collab and I got aired. Invader did too, and some other people. You know, he doesn't respond to everyone. Some people get ignored. It's kind of a shame, though, because I helped him get on the Chinese server, but it's like, you know, he's pretty famous, so I can't expect him to want to collab with me, you know? Because at the end of the day, if he does a collab with me, he's helping me more than himself, so, you know. I can't expect him to, because most people look out for themselves most of the time in life, you know? Juicy went 1 in 10. Yeah, in just the Crate Royale Cup, or whatever the heck it's called, Biscuit. Boss, was the new PC under 3K? I think it was actually around 3K, but my friend helped me build it, so I saved money with it, because it probably would have been like 500 more in total if it was pre-built. But yeah. My friend helped me build it. He's like a mod on my YouTube. You helped him on the Chinese server and he ignored you, damn. Yeah, but to be fair, Hyvik, his manager, like, messaged me first, and then Jinxie messaged me after, so he probably, like, my guess is maybe Hyvik has access to Jinxie's Twitter, and he probably is DMing, like, so many people, you know what I mean? Like, literally, I mean, he collabed with Mr. Beast, so, like, is he really gonna prioritize me and, like, Invader or, like, other creators? Probably not, you know what I mean? Like, so I can't really be upset about it. I kind of understand it. Because you have to understand, like, Jinxie's, like, it sounds weird to say, but especially, like, in the online world, like, he's kind of a celebrity, you know what I mean? Like, he's, like, really famous. So you can't really expect to get a reply from him. It's just kind of how it is. It's weird to think, but yeah, at World Finals, Jinxie's literally going to be like Drake, pretty much. It's like basically Drake. Like, everyone's going to know him. I guess it's similar for some of the other content creators too, to be fair. Especially because it's in Atlanta, bro. Like, oh my gosh. It was already kind of that way in Finland, I'm not going to lie. Like, the creators are almost like celebrities. But in the US, bro, it's going to be on a different level. Like, I was thinking about that, and I was like, bro, it's kind of going to be crazy. No Golem here. He can't collab with everyone either. Yeah, exactly. Just lightning here. He also doesn't owe you anything just because you did him a favor. Nah, that's true. And I've learned that the hard way anyway. Like, in life before him. Like, so what I'm trying to say is that's why I'm saying it doesn't really bother me, because I've learned that the hard way in scenarios that are way worse than that without going into detail. So that wasn't even for me like yeah, not very much of concern. We'll just Golem here. Just NATO. Does anyone remember Surgical Goblin? What happened to him? I mean, he's uploading on YouTube. He actually gets pretty good views on his English channel. Why are Sir Tag you and OJ live at the same time? There's not really any reason. We're not, like, we don't coordinate with each other. We just kind of stream when we're able to. OJ, I guess, is playing the new game or whatever. I'm pretty sure the Silk Song one. I don't know what Tag is doing, but yeah, we just kind of stream whenever. Like, we don't coordinate it. King 7 says State of the Game by Boss CR. State of the Game video could be interesting. Although that's kind of similar to what I did, the game being in a good spot, everyone playing. That's what I uploaded today. Someone, Storm on TikTok, said, Jinxie isn't even really that famous even compared to someone like the Rizzler. The Rizzler? What? High Vise? Yeah, High Vise. Yeah. High Vise is who I'm talking about. Tag is probably hitting the pipe. Hitting the pipe. How long have I been live for? I've been live like 45 minutes. Oh, get the king activated here. Oh, I lied because he played it in the front. Bro said the Rizzler's more famous than Jinxie. I'm gonna be completely real. I don't even know if I know who the Rizzler is. Is that where the term Riz came from? The Rizzler? Or what? Do you guys know? Because I don't even really know who the heck that is. We just leave that. Yo! W bypass. W bypass. The golem is so sneaky. You know the Rizzler? I don't know if I do, to be honest. Like, maybe I should know, but I don't know if I do. Like, I'm gonna be real, chat. Like, I'm getting kind of old. I don't keep up with all the terminology. Like, I'm not saying I'm that old, bro, but, like, I'm 22, you know what I mean? I just, some of the teenager terminology is getting a little bit, I'm a bit out of touch with it. I'm a bit out of touch. Oh, this guy again in the chat said, don't ever come to Colton, California. You aren't welcome. Noted, man. I might do it anyway, though, if I'm feeling, audacious. You keep mentioning Jinxie, but I've never seen anything from that fool. Wait, you don't know who Jinxie is? Someone was saying that. I swear there was one guy trolling in my last stream. I remember he was like donating, trolling, saying like he didn't know who Jinxie was. Like, oh my gosh. Go in for the up. Alright, well that's easily defended. Boss is gay. Gay? What now? Do you mean gay as in I'm happy? Hold up. Because I guess I am pretty happy right now. Would you spin Jinxie's jaw? What does that even mean? I genuinely don't even know what that means. Boss, bring back the cute nerdy glasses. I think I'm good for now. I typically wear my contacts now. Bro, chat's starting to get brain rot again, I'm not gonna lie. Would you knock him out? Probably not. I don't got beef with him. I don't know if he's gonna be throwing hands at Worlds, though. I don't know. Bro, real talk. I'm being serious. Do you guys think Jinxie's gonna have a bodyguard at Worlds? I feel like he will. Because, like, I feel like when you're at that level, like, I'm not trying to glaze him, like, a ton, but I feel like when you're at that level, he needs some protection, you know what I mean? Like, do you guys think he's gonna have, a bodyguard? We'll go Ice Wiz here. He should? Bro, I feel like he should as well. Because I'm telling you, bro, there's some weirdos in the Clash community. He should hit up Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty knows a few. Maybe Jack could be a doll and lend him one for the weekend. That could actually be a good idea. Bro, ain't Speed? I heard about Speed having them. I heard Speed's doing like a US travel trip or something. Bro, these guys are really locked in, I'm telling you. Like, this guy's really locked in. I can tell he's trying his hardest. Like, even though we're winning, this guy's like so locked in, it's not even funny. Alright. Nice. No, but the reason is, like, Chat, I feel like you guys don't understand how people are, like, in person. Especially, like, people that are big fans of people. What I'm trying to say is, like, I feel like Jinxie might have a bodyguard, just not because anyone would do anything, but because, think of, like, if dozens of people are constantly surrounding him, you know what I mean? They want, like, pictures and autographs, right? Like, at the venue. Like, I feel like he might need someone to help him, like, get a breather, you know, when he needs it, right? That's my thought process. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Like, maybe I'm just glazing, but that's, like, what I envision. Like, he's gonna be surrounded by people, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's gonna be the case. We just don't know how many people are gonna be there. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know for sure. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, you're too deep in your head, you're not gonna lie. Bro, I don't know, like, maybe I'm just yapping, but, like, bro. We'll go Golden Knight here. Jinxie not that famous, bro? Bro, doesn't he get recognized, like, every time he goes out? I don't know, bro, because I watched his McDonald's, it was one of his top videos where he was trying, like, every McDonald's item. When he was going to McDonald's, there were people that recognized him, I saw. Like, he gets recognized constantly. Like, I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm glazing, but, like... Go Ice Wiz here. Because I'm telling you guys, even, like, Ken gets recognized pretty often. Like, I'm telling you guys. Like, on everything. Sir Tag, I'm telling you, Tag even gets recognized occasionally, bro. Like, so you gotta understand, that's why I'm saying, like, people like Jinxie, man, it's on another level. Because I bet you OJ gets recognized a lot. Like, I'm willing to bet money on that. Because, bro, I mean, think about it, right? If you got, like, 3 million subs on YouTube, that's, like... I'm trying to think, like... Guys especially, like, I just feel like he's gonna get recognized by guys quite a lot. Do you get recognized? Believe it or not, the last time I did, it was, like... a little over a month ago at a Chipotle. And then before that, it was like 6 months ago at the gym. So it happens like not like that often, but I'm not like at the level the other guys are that I named. You know what I mean? Do this. Those witches kind of went crazy. We just gotta defend. We're chilling. Bro. No! Get off. Okay. Lightning. Oh my gosh. Whew. Nice win. Would you sleep Riley with one punch? One punch? What? Did you ever do a free-to-play series? Potentially. Boss, do you make a livable income on YouTube? Oh, yeah, easily. I already was before the game blew up a couple months ago, but now it's, like, easily, basically. I'm not trying to go into specifics, but, bro, like, all the Clash creators that uh, I'm trying to word this properly because I'm not trying to like pocket watch or like expose how much everyone makes, but the best way to explain it is the creators that like have a good amount of subs and most of their subs are from videos and streaming, they're all chilling. Like that's the best way to put it. They're all chilling. Like I'm not rich by no means, but like we're chilling. Can you explain your beef with Riley? I don't have beef with Riley. I think the chat's just kind of trolling. Do you think it's worth it to become a pro player? I would say this year probably not, but next year maybe if they make the format better. But I would say this year probably not, just because World Finals are already starting soon, and literally, yeah, you're gonna have to wait a few months basically. But you could, I guess, wait and see what the format is gonna look like next year, because a lot of people think it'll be a lot better and have a lot higher of a prize pool, basically. Pekka kind of went crazy there. Oh, it did cross over. That's kind of disappointing, but at least that Pekka's going to lose so much of the health. A Supo Chisel with the, what did he send, a level up spark? Thank you, I appreciate that. And go popular, thank you. Queasy says, yo boss, can I get a shout out? Shout out to Quizzy Thingy. I see the #1 thing. Boss, remind me of the police? What do you mean the police? Like, isn't that a band or something? That's probably my dad listens to that, if I had to guess. It's a lyric? Oh. Boss, you look like Shaq. I actually get that a lot. Yo, guys, we're actually kind of getting rolled right now. This might seem weird, but I'm going to do it because my cycle's not that great. That didn't... Hold on. Fireball's right. No fireball. Why would he not? Hold up. This guy's kind of throwing, not gonna lie. Okay, hold up, hold up. Focus, focus. It's possible to become a pro with RG. Do you mean like... I mean, you can finish #1 with RG. Yeah, you can... If you're really good with it, you can finish #1 in the world. I mean, a pro, you have to like... You have to be a bit versatile because of the dual format. Like, you're forced to play with other cards, but it could be one of your main decks. Like, one of Riley's main decks is, like, Bait, and one of Ian's main decks is Hog, but they know how to play, like, a lot of different things. Oh, shoot. He just went Vines. Nice. Diddy still pulled in the Battle Ram. Dude, these guys are no joke under 15,000. Like, they might not be as good as the people you play on Ranked Bro, but they're fighting like their life depends on it. Like, I feel like you can feel the passion, you know what I mean? Like, and it kind of makes me feel bad for beating them because I just, like, I feel like they're, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like I get the sense that they're trying more than the people on Ranked do. Someone said, would I put Jinxie in a cough? In a coffin? What? Bro, YouTube chat going crazy. This is yet again another time where the TikTok chat is more normal than the YouTube chat, bro. Like, I swear. I don't know what it is. Check his medals? I'll check. He's probably not at Ultimate, though. Wait, what? Bro, I'm so confused. Oh, yeah, he's in Master 1. This... Oh, he is as well. Are, like, all these people? Yeah. I guess, like, all of them are going to be. You did your whole associates part-time? Basically, it was, like, all part-time. There might have been one semester where I was taking 4 classes at once, but for the most part, it was, like, 2 or 3 most semesters. But sometimes I took something over the summer. And honestly, if I go for my bachelor's, I might do the same thing because, I don't know, I'm not really in a rush. Like, I don't need a degree, especially with what I got going on with YouTube. It would just be a nice bonus, I feel like, to have a degree, but I don't really need it. Golden Knight, I guess, is fine. Would you major in business administration? Never even played ranked? Yeah, a lot of these guys, I guess, have never touched it. Wait, chat, I just realized these guys don't have ranked unlocked, right? Wait, guys, am I tripping? Or they don't have ranked unlocked, right? I just realized these guys don't have it, right? Oh, yeah, they can't, because of the system. Don't they have to hit 15,000 to play it? Isn't that how it works? Yeah, they don't even have it. They gotta hit 15,000. Nice little king activation there. Oh, I don't... Is that going to stop it? It will, yeah, it will. The Ice Wiz died quick enough. Oh, I don't even know why I was worried. The cannon cart literally died. Oh, wow, we can dash again. Nice ability. We just Golem here. Because, I mean, by the time it works its way up, the mortar will already have shot it, I think, like, 3 times, maybe even 4. And then it'll basically be dead. If he abilities here, it's pretty pointless. Okay, yeah, he doesn't. I mean, honestly, like... Okay, let's just Golden Knight here. That was pretty good defense by him, all things considered. Does that... Nah, that's not going to dash on everything. Yeah, it's still worth it to do it, I guess, but yeah. If he goes Mortar, I'm going to Lightning. If he plays it where the... okay. Lightning on the Ice Wiz instead of the cannon card, because the cannon card's going to die anyway. This guy's actually playing really well. Just cage here. 100% need to get a golem down. Probably right at the bridge, honestly. Oh! I just realized. Speedy golem. Oh my gosh. Speedy golem goes crazy. Let's go. Nice. Surgical Goblin's intro song? Yeah, I do. It's the song that goes like, I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Chat, I feel like Surgical Goblin had the most aura, like, out of any single person, like, back in the day, bro. He had so much aura. Like, it was crazy, because I remember I used to look forward to the new Surgical Goblin videos. Like, he didn't upload often. He uploaded, though, like, once a week, and I remember all the videos would always get, like, 200, 300,000 views, something crazy like that, because they just wanted to watch the GOAT play, bro. Like, it was crazy. Like, I watched the whole video, and it was, like, actually exciting, bro. Those times were different. Like, it's crazy, man. Have you seen Mr. Beast commenting on your last YouTube? What? Commenting on the last YouTube? Dude, you're trolling. There's no way Mr. Beast commented. I will say he actually did reply a few years ago to one of my Twitter replies to him. He replied to me. Because I replied some meme that had to do with what he tweeted, and then, yeah, that was like a long time ago, though. Oh, shoot. Got it in cycle. Yo, is Serenity Peak good for playing for 2 weeks? How many trophies is that? Can you remind me how many trophies that is? The person who just asked that on TikTok? I don't see what your name is. It looks like some sort of symbol. Phone Cats? Yeah, Phone Cats is a really big OG. What the? This guy's got Ram Rider, Hog Rider in the same deck. I don't know what to cycle here. I feel like... Low-key, I feel like we just Golem, because the baby dragon didn't even... Ah, shoots. Wait. I might have an idea. No! No. Oh my gosh. He would have defended it anyway, though, to be fair. Just cage on this. Barbell that. Would you dunk on Jinxie and put him on a shirt? Bro, what are these questions? I don't got beef with Jinxie. What the heck is happening? Bro, y'all just be saying anything. Trying to instigate. Marcel says, do you remember me? Potentially. Ooh, nice lightning. Very nice lightning. That was really clean. Boss, would you make out with Mo? No, I'm straight. And also that would be considered haram for Mo as well. Because he's Muslim. So, he's not allowed to make out with dudes. And I actually think he's not allowed to make out with women either until... Is it until marriage, or there's some rule? I don't know for sure, though. Yes? Yeah, it's like something like that. So you can't kiss until marriage. Interesting. I did not know that. I knew you weren't allowed to do the deed, but I didn't know about kissing. So like any form of intimacy is forbidden. Can't even hold hands? Dang. But I do know you are allowed to have multiple wives if you are into that. So it's definitely interesting for sure. But yeah, I have heard a lot about how, yeah, the religion works. Alright, we're getting closer to 15,000. Do you beef with Riley? No, I don't have beef with Riley. Chat's trying to instigate for some reason. Ross, you low-key look like Justin Herbert. Who the heck is Justin Herbert? Bro, some of these comments are crazy. Herbert plays in the NFL? Justin Herbert? That's who? Smith says, I used to watch you when I was younger. Hey, what's good, man? Welcome back after a while, then. Have you spoken to Cheap Pat? Yeah, I met him in real life at the 2019 World Finals. That was a long time ago, though. Might be kind of crazy, but I'm going to go like this. Is it worth going to World Finals? I guess if you're in the U.S., there's a good chance it's worth it. Especially if you're near Atlanta. Yo, we might actually be able to NATO that to the King Tower. Yo, let's go. I love it when the miner turns on my King Tower. Nice. How's it going, Chibao? And Mo Gunnin? Do you think CRL players get a living salary? You basically, okay. So, basically, if you're like a top 3 player, but it also, guys, you can't underestimate too the cost of living. So basically, so let me explain. Lucas, right, who lives in Brazil, he's made a lot this year. I think this year, because he made Worlds, he's already guaranteed Worlds. He's made probably like 20, 30,000 from winnings this year in the monthly finals and stuff. He lives in Brazil, right? And in Brazil, the cost of living is like basically like less than the US. So like any money he earns is like worth even more than it would be in the US. So it's kind of country based too. But no matter what, if you're like as good as Mohamed Light, then it's hold up. Let me try to. Nice, good damage. Yeah, but if you're as good as Mohamed Light, then you have a livable salary. But I'm not going to lie, guys. The World Finals prize pool this year is pretty bad. That's what a lot of people are talking about with how hyped the game is. It shouldn't be that low. But basically, I think if you win the whole World Finals, I think you get 200,000. I think if you get second, you get 100,000. It might even be less. I think if you win the whole thing, it might even only be like 150,000 or something. Second, maybe like 100,000 or 75,000. Third, like 50,000. So literally, you need to get like top 3 in the World Finals to make like a living, essentially. Mr. Possible with the $2 dono says, "Boss, I had a dream you gave me tapeworms." Oh shoot, that sounds like quite a bad dream. Might even be more of like a nightmare. Astrolabe with the $2 dono says, "Would you spank me?" Yeah. Is that even a question? Thank you for the $2 dono. Bro, this guy donates and asks that like every single time. I feel like I gotta like switch up how I answer it like every single time to keep it interesting. Like, bro, every single stream this guy asks like if I would spank him, bro. I'm not even joking. Like every single time. No vines? Not at the moment. Dave 890 with the ARS 100 says, "Will you watch the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie?" I haven't even seen the first one. Should I see the first one? Is the first one good? Mr. Possible with the $2 dono says, "Are you going to grow your stash back?" I might at some point. I might try growing facial hair again, but I feel like I prefer being clean shaven. I don't know, because I feel like I feel like I can pull off both the clean-shaven look and also the goatee look, but I feel like when you're a younger guy especially, it's usually better to be clean-shaven, but I don't know. I'll have to see. I mean, I might do it again. This might be kind of a tough matchup, I'm going to be real. I feel like we should graveyard here just because... Oh, if that distracts the prince, that would be amazing. I don't know if it will, though. Oh, shoot. We might actually be cooked. This is pretty bad. That actually could have been... That could have been a lot worse, but this is a tough matchup. Kind of a bad time to switch, that's for sure. Mr. Possible 2 Ardono says, you don't look like a boss, you look like an intern. Why? Because I don't have facial hair? Lost your car's locked, can you let me out? Oh, yeah, sure, after the game. Did you see B-Rag got his channel back? He did, but he doesn't have full access yet, apparently. Because they don't trust him entirely, but I saw, like, he partly has it back, yeah. I guess I'm gonna... Oh, shoot, the skeletons would... Oh, my gosh, the skeleton would have killed her, bro. That was a really bad set of vines. Prince, okay. You could just ignore the left. Literally doesn't matter. That actually helped me that he did that. He should have played the real one on the... Oh wow, he didn't go Dark Gob and nice. It's all dying. If that was an Evo Witch would be better, but it's a regular one. Nice. How are vines after the balance patch? They're still really broken. The nerf hardly did anything. We just ignore the princess and go in, I feel like. There's the Dark Gob. Karam glows with the $5 donut says, our grand challenge is worth it nowadays. You only win cards for your account. If you get the 12-win chest, it seems pretty bogus to me. What are your thoughts? Is that... Wait a minute. Is that true? Wait. You only win cards if you get 12 wins? Is that how it works? Okay, yeah, it's definitely not worth it then. Especially for like 90% of players. That's insane. Yeah, yeah, I don't know why they... Chad, this is the thing, too, that's kind of... I was talking about this in my video a bit, like, earlier today when I was talking about the game being an amazing spot. Like, even though it's in a good spot success-wise, there's definitely some issues they have to, like, resolve, I feel like. Like, because, yeah, Grand Challenges and Classic Challenges are absolutely dead. Like, yeah, there's, like, no point in playing them. And there was bugs with them, like, a month ago, too. Yeah, that I would say they're not worth it. Yeah, unfortunately. It's a shame, though, because global tournaments aren't in the game now either, so it's like you can't get global tournament rewards at the moment, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know. I was wondering if you did address it in your vids. I made a video on it like over a month ago, and I think I talked about it, and they still haven't resolved it, surprisingly, which is kind of crazy. Best tips to get to 15,000, stuck at 14.3. If you're at 14.3, you're very close. You can definitely like reach it. You're basically at the range I'm at, or like slightly lower. Like if you're at that range now, you 100% can reach 15,000 before the season ends. Like at that point, you just probably need to have the right mindset, because whatever deck you use to reach 14,000, you can hit 15,000 with, in my opinion. Sufyan A with the $5 donut says, so many new cards I'm lost, just came back after a 2 to 4 year old deck and hit 9,000 trophies. Any tips on what I should be running now? It depends on your card levels. If you have everything upgraded, you got a lot of options, but you 100% should be using Vines if you can unlock it and upgrade it, in my opinion. They're the best card in the game. The Evo Baby Drag is a very, very good Evo, especially if you like playing beatdown decks and control decks. The Evo Baby Drag is really good. I think it's either the best Evo in the game. If not, then it's at least top 3. And Evos are a very important part of the game now. Like, you definitely want to try to have 2 good Evos in your deck. Oh shoot, Ice was here. Do that, and then hopefully this Valk distracts both the E-Barbs, and then we're chilling. Yeah. I feel like you should easily be making this. Most decks are mid-ladder contraptions. You mean what? Easily make what? 15,000? Or easily make what? Most upgraded, I just got the Vines today. I see. Best way to progress without spending money? It's pretty hard if you don't spend money, but at least you get a couple shards for free every month for the evolutions. And then you get, like, the lucky drops. That's something they need to, I feel like, improve, is the progression, with the game being in a good spot, especially with them just Vines here. That's going to be a lot of damage, probably. Yep. Vines OP. Yeah, if you're free to play, progression is pretty hard. But it's just kind of, you just basically have to be patient, unfortunately. And try to get, like, all the rewards you can from the free pass and then on the trophy road. And because the trophy road resets, I guess, like, every month you go back down to 12,000. Even if you got 15,000, you get, like, more rewards every season. Is 15,000 or Ultimate Champion harder? I think Ultimate Champion is, like, a little harder, but to be honest, I think at the end of the season, Ultimate Champion gets a lot easier, I feel like. Like, both of them are kind of just, I think for players that haven't reached it, both of them are just kind of a grind. I would actually make the argument that last week of the season, I really don't think Ultimate Champion is that much harder. But it's really difficult first week of the season, if that makes sense. So it kind of depends on when in the season it is. Can we see the deck? Yeah, sure. This is, like, one of the best graveyard decks right now. And I was, like, running Golem earlier. P.E.K.K.A.'s really good, too. It's kind of a beatdown meta right now. Resp on TikTok said, I got 15k while being level 14. Yeah, it might be. 15k is probably easier, yeah. Can Vines replace arrows? Yeah, they can, but you can use both of them in the same deck still. I think we still haven't lost a game, which is kind of crazy. Oh, he just went Vines. We'll go for the Vines as well. That might allow the Ram Rider to connect. Oh my gosh. See, guys, the Vines nerf did, like, nothing. I'm gonna be real, the Vines nerf did literally nothing. Like, what was that, man? N6 says 15,000 is honestly way easier. It might be, yeah. It might be. Wow, Real Talk, you make great videos, way better than the whining boss vids. Oh, you're saying my videos recently? Yeah, I mean, I've made more of my videos recently haven't been, like super negative, because the game's been a lot better recently. Oh, yeah, if you're talking about that. We'll go Barbell here. I make lots of different videos. It really depends. Like, I feel like I try to have a lot of diverse content. Um, but yeah, I've really been grinding videos a lot recently. Pretty much, yeah, I've uploaded every day the past, like, month or so. But I've also been trying to have, like, creative ideas and mix up what I'm doing. I'm probably soon going to do a tier list ranking every card. I did it for the Evos a few days ago. I think I'm going to do it for all the cards soon. It's easy to be motivated to be grinding videos when the game's in such a good spot. It definitely helps, I'm not going to lie. It definitely helps. I feel like us creators need to take advantage of the moment. Oh shoot, the vines didn't get the... I just need some positivity from real talk. Negativity is enough on the news. Don't need that from mobile games. Sorry, boss. Yeah, I get what you mean. That's why now I try to do it only when there's something that's actually, like, worthy of being negative about, if that makes sense. But I remember there was that period of time, like a year ago, where I was doing it a ton. Go vines here. Nice win. Jeff says, thoughts on where the game is going and prediction on next Evo. The game's in an amazing spot right now. I think it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Like, it's going to be very trendy for the rest of the year, probably. As far as the next Evo, like, I wouldn't be surprised if during the winter they do, like, the Ice Golem or something. I could see them doing, because they usually do something ice-themed or, like, snow-related. Because we saw that with the Evo Snowball. Maybe they do, like, the Ice Golem later this year. I don't think that would be October, though. Maybe in October they do, like... Low-key chat, I wonder if they're trolling with the Royal Hog and it's actually going to be, like, the Mother Witch or something. And it's, like, that's what the pigs do that she spawns. They're flying. Like, imagine. Or maybe, because the Mother Witch is Halloween-themed. I feel like they're going to do something for Halloween. Like, they might do Night Witch. I could see them doing, like, Night Witch, maybe Mother Witch. Something that's kind of, like, spooky. I don't know. Ooh, Giant Skeleton, maybe. That's kind of Halloween-themed, I feel like. Because they already did Bats. Didn't they do Bats last year for Halloween, or was that the year before? I feel like that was... Dang, I'm trying to remember. How many, like, even, like, Halloween-themed cards are there? Let me think about Gobstein. They're not going to do a Gobsteiner. That would be insane if they did a Gobstein Evo. Probably the Night Witch is, like, a high chance. And the Night Witch isn't that good either. So it'd be a nice one to give an Evo to. I would say they should do Night Witch. I would like them to do a Night Witch Evo in October. That would be a good one. Christian Prince with a $5 dono says, currently at 15,000, struggling to get to Ultimate Champion. My deck is Evo Mega Knight, Evo Valk, Inferno Drag, Arrow, Zap, Gobgang, Hog, Prince. Thoughts? My only max cards. The Evo Mega Knight, Evo Valk, I think can be an okay combination. Hog is a good win condition. If they're your only maxed cards, I think it's probably... Let me look at it one more time. Evo Mega Knight, Evo Valk, Inferno Drag, Arrow, Zap, Gobgang, Hog, Prince. You can definitely get to Ultimate Champion with that deck. I'm very positive you can get to Ultimate Champion with that deck. Christian, are you struggling to get to Ultimate Champion specifically right now? Because it's going to get easier as the season goes on. Like, last week of the season is the easiest to hit Ultimate Champion. So I think if you keep grinding, you should be able to get it before the season ends. Are you, like... Where are you at right now? Are you, like, one league away from Ultimate, or what league are you in? Because if you're in... oh, shoot. Hold on. Wait, that fully... Oh, wow, yeah, the Berserker's OP. But yeah, Christian, I think if you're one league off Ultimate, or even two away, you can probably reach it. You just gotta try to pace yourself. Because The reason why earlier in the season Ultimate's harder is because you're most likely, if you're 1 or 2 leagues off Ultimate, most of the people you're facing have already been to Ultimate, if that makes sense. You're way more likely to match someone that has had like a top 1,000 finish, for example, or just people that are like more competitive. So I would put the most time and effort in the last week of the season if you have time to spare then. That would be like my best advice for Ultimate. We'll go Ram Rider here. I faced a top 32 finish player in League 3. Yeah, that's unlucky. That's most likely to happen early in the season. When it's like last week of the season, that's very rare. That's kind of, yeah, the point I'm making. I get super close and I play Lumberloon or hard counters. Lumberloon. Evil Magnite. You do got Eye Drag. Yeah, Lumberloon's a bad matchup because they have... If they have E-Drag, that's, yeah, definitely a really hard matchup because you only have 1 air counter. You probably got to try to go all in. It's your only way because you can't defend the balloons that well. Like, you probably got to go all in. If they go for an E-Drag, you got to go, like, all in other lane. Like, you probably never want to play into the E-Drag majority of the time with your deck, if I had to guess. Or we're 1 off. Yeah, we're 1 off. One more game? Yeah, we pretty much got it. I might, once we get it, I might just end because even though it wasn't an extremely long stream, I gotta, before I sleep, I want to kind of do my laundry low-key. I kind of do gotta do that. Deck, I can show it after the game. Alright, if we win this, we get it. We are pretty much undefeated, I think. I think we didn't lose a game this stream. Hopefully I don't jinx it and lose this game. That'd be kind of crazy. Are you in CRL? I don't know if I'm going to play it today, honestly. I gotta see. My sleep schedule's kind of cooked. It starts at like 10 a.m. And it's like 2:30 a.m. right now. So I don't know. It's not looking good. I'm going to be real. It's not looking great. I'll have to see. I might just like go all in next year and play it. Because I'm sure the format will be better. Pull an all-nighter, get 6-7 hours of sleep. 6-7, was that intentional? Well, I guess technically it would be. The problem is I'm not super tired. I kind of wanted to, but like I wanted to go to sleep earlier last night, but then I was having trouble like falling asleep right away. Even though the 2 nights before I didn't get a ton of sleep, I was having trouble sleeping for some reason. And then I just decided to, because I was having trouble sleeping, I decided to check my phone, and I saw they literally emergency nerfed the vines. So that's why I stayed up, and I decided basically to record the video. Because I knew it was a video I needed to record. They announced it out of nowhere. Like, it literally came out of nowhere. It was insane. Bro, get your sleep. It's important for long life. I agree, yeah. Oh, nice. That died. Did he get Mega Knight down last second, maybe? He doesn't have the Elixir cannon. Sir Tag, I love you. Wait, Sir Tag? Sir Tag's not here. You might have the wrong channel. At what point in ranked do you get invited to CRL or other events? You need to get a top 1,000 finish on ranked to be eligible to play the first stage of CRL. Which is basically like, what is it called? Like a Swiss bracket, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Where it's like 9 rounds and you're randomly placed among the other top 1,000 that qualify. And then as you progress and you get wins, you play people that have the same amount of wins as you, basically. That's pretty much how it works. I thought you were Sir Tag. You guys look alike? Oh. Maybe we look kind of similar. I don't know. I mean, we're both. I guess we're both white and have similar hair. I suppose, right? Those are probably the two biggest similarities between us. Um, but yeah. All right. We hit 15,000. W stream. These were the decks I used, chat. I basically just switched among these three decks. Because I knew I'd be kind of bored if I played the same thing the whole time. This Golem deck is really good. The Evo Baby Drag is broken. Doesn't have Vines. So if you don't have Vines and you have the Evo Baby Drag, maybe try that. And then the Evo Witch, Evo Valk seem good in this deck. You probably could use Knight instead of the Valk if you want. Might even be better so they don't get the King activation. And then this P.E.K.K.A. Ram Rider deck is really good with the Evo Baby Drag and the Vines. So where are we ranked right now? We're like 421st too on ranked, which is pretty good. I think I'm going to call it here, chat, because I want to do my laundry before I get too tired. And yeah, I'll probably be live again tomorrow at some point. I'll play like ranked. We could try to get into the top 100 or something. There's not really much else to do because we can't obviously, we can't play a global tournament or anything. So yeah, probably I'll play ranked. But yeah, I guess I'll end on TikTok first. By TikTok, make sure to follow for. Click this URL button. Oh, I got you. I got you guys. I'll show you this URL button since some people on TikTok were curious. Before I end, I'll show you guys. But yeah, make sure to drop a follow TikTok. I stream often on here now. And you can also check out my YouTube as well. I upload videos pretty much every single day on YouTube. Gameplay and then also just like information videos, tier lists, stuff like that. Basically, yeah, there's a Discord. You get a link to join the Discord, and this is kind of the CRL information. Yep. All right. Bye, TikTok. Have a good night or a good rest of your day, depending on where you live. I'll be back soon. Bye-bye. I'll probably end on YouTube as well. Kind of a shortish stream, but not super short, because it was still like an hour and a half. Decent amount of time, I guess. Alright, have a good night, everyone. I should be live again soon. Likely, I'll stream again Saturday. If not, then I'll be live Sunday. But peace, chat. Have a good one. Thank you all for watching. It was a fun stream.